Okay, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to excuse me. I'm going to talk about the throttle cut. The throttle cut is necessary in a nitro-powered airplane because once you finish landing, you want to turn the motor off. You've got one of two choices. You can either back out here a little bit. So you can either use this trim setting and set the trim all the way down, and then set it back to where you like it, which I don't like to change the throttle trim once I get it in a good position. Or you can use a throttle cut, in which you select a switch, and the switch I like to use is this black button on top. It's what's called a momentary switch, and this is the switch letter I, as it says right next to it. So that's the switch letter I. And I like to use that because I'm not going to accidentally hit that. If you used a regular switch, I might bump a switch, and I wouldn't like that, to cut the engine off in midair. So that's why I like to use that black button on top. So how do we set the throttle cut? Okay. We're at the main screen, obviously. I'm going to press the roller button here once and scroll down just below differential to throttle cut, and click it once. Right now it's inhibited. And you also have the monitor here, which is nice because you're going to be able to see what's going on. Notice where the throttle is set right there, and that's with the throttle in the idle position. I can actually move that, and I started the timer, so I'm not going to like that. Let me back out a second. So I started the timer because I moved it too much. So I'm going to hit the clear button here to stop the timer. Okay. So with the throttle cut, it's inhibited right now, so I'm going to select which button I want to use. So it's flashing. I'm going to hit the black button on top, and it says switch I, and that's the switch we want. So I'm going to click this to lock it in, and by default, because this is a two-position switch, position 0, which is the out, the button is out, is normal, and then if you move to position 1, then you can watch the throttle go all the way down to 0. Watch this. Okay, so you can see the throttle moving right there. Okay, and that's enough to move the throttle all the way closed, the carburetor all the way closed, and cut off the engine. We'll certainly test that in the engine startup and break-in. So that's it. That's all you really need to do. Throttle cut is set, and I'll back out, and that's it for throttle cut. Very simple, but a very necessary function when you're flying a nitro-powered airplane. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.